Very good morning. Welcome back to K24 this morning. Indeed, this is Relationship Thursday, talking about a very interesting topic today. And this one has taken us all the way back to the basics of dating. What is the most efficient way of dating? Is there even a formula as to how you should date? Is there a right way? Is there a wrong way? That is what we're discussing today. Before we went on the break, there was a question of the day that we asked you, and here it is. How do you date efficiently? How do you date efficiently? It's a very simple one. Wewe tuambie wewe kama gwiji wa mapenzi una date namna gani? All right, there was a WhatsApp message that we checked out earlier on. Here's another one. Good morning, ni Marvin from Kisumu. I would like to ask if there is a remedy to this. I had a queen of my heart, and I later realized that she was in a relationship with someone else. She became pregnant, and now she wants me to accept her back. Marvin from Kisumu, hujatuambia mtoto ni wa nani? Ni mtoto wako ama ni mtoto wa jamaa mwingine? But either way, we shall answer in both perspectives and see which one we'll take. Of course, Dr. Jane and Dr. Julius in the house with us. We have a phone call. Let's listen in. Hello, good morning. Amepotea. Tupige simu, tutaongea. There's that lady who said that she wants to marry this guy. Mama yake hana shida, mama msichana, lakini baba ya kijana ako na shida. She doesn't want to go against the father of the guy because she's afraid of being cast, kulaaniwa. Dr. Jane tuanze nawe. Dr. Jane, si leo umekasirika na watu. Okay, tuambie, what do you think?
No, sijakasirika. I'm just happy to help them. I would like to say one thing. Such cases are irrelevant. Because we've done nothing wrong to this mzee. You know, a curse causeless, even the good book says, does not catch anybody. That would be a curse causeless. Because we also have to fight the tribal barriers that our parents and the generation before had. So if somebody says, you'll not marry this one because they're from a different tribe, there is no logic and there is no sense. And I keep saying, you may miss out on somebody you loved because you're in a different, perhaps you're from a different tribe that your parents don't want. Remember, you are not a communal wife. You're getting married to that one man. And the opinion of the parents, with time, they would accept.
Right.
It would be only a big issue if there was a substantial reason that would cause the father to curse you.
Okay.
But the father cannot just curse you because you're from a different tribe and it takes effect. So I would say, sasa chezeni chini ya maji.
Kivipi?
Let not the father know until it is time for the wedding.
Okay. But they have to do the rorashio. The wazee
yes, that's the time I'm saying.
Amesema ni Kirinyaga. So assuming wazee wa Kirinyaga wanafaa kukuja huko Rift Valley, Bomet, wapeane ng'ombe ama waitishe ng'ombe, whatever it is that has to happen. So
na mzee amekataa kabisa zisikuje kwake. Hey, when it comes to that,
why elope?
No. Yeah. Just go and do your wedding.
Pastor Julius,
I would probably have a little different opinion. I would want to find the reason why my father is saying no.
Okay.
Because there could be, maybe it's just a tribal issue.
Yes.
But I would want to listen to him. And do you know, there's somebody, if you listen to them and you ask their opinion, they may bring out something and you may have a genuine argument together, a genuine argument, and end up convincing that man.
Okay.
Secondly, you have your mother who is for the idea. Women have been known to persuade.
Yeah.
So you can use, Number three, there is something, if you know you're in the right relationship, and you have prayed to God and you know this is the right one, there is something. Gifts pacify a lot of things.
Just hold on. We have ZEINAB. ZEINAB from MURANG'A, good morning. How are you doing, ZEINAB?
How are you?
Mimi niko salama sana. What is your question ama comment yako ni gani?
Okay, nasema hivi.
Sema.
Kuna unaweza kudate chali for 3 years. Lakini hata tatamta wana hata kuoa. But kwa time unza kudate hata for 2 days na muishi a happy life kabisa. Alafu historia kuleta rafiki baadaye. Okay, mimi naweza kubali tu alete naye pia kubali nimlete pia rafiki. Tukue 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wewe hauna shida kukua bibi wa pili ama kukua na bibi wa pili?
mimi siwezi kukubali kuwa bibi wa pili. Na najiamini. I will just leave na pia mimi nitafuta mwingine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Na akikuletea bibi wa pili utakataa?
Akiniletea? Sibi namwacha tu.
Okay, Zainab.
Siwezi kubali.
Thank you very much, Zainab. Yeah, may put her foot down. If you want to marry Zainab, she's the one and only. Thank you very much from MURANG'A.
Good.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So, yeah. You're elaborating on point number 3.
So I was saying,
you see to let a mama ongea na wazee.
Wacha ongea na wazee, because there's a way sometime time will make somebody to soften their heart.
Okay.
The other thing I would say,
pata mimba baba atakubali.
Do you know there is a situation now, if you get pregnant, it may even make things worse.
Yes.
Let me tell you, kuna mahali unaangaliaga, you look at the future of the battles that you're going to experience in such a relationship. Yes, you may be happy with your man, but the rejection of knowing that I'm going again, tunaenda kwa baba, anaangalia upande mwingine, there is no blessing coming from him. It is so important for people to be sensitive about parents.
Okay.
There are sometimes, I say, parents stand taller and they see far. So there are things that you would sit down and say, let me first listen very carefully.
Okay.
And if you really believe that this relationship is from God, then go on your knee and pray. And God will begin to turn the heart of this man. But I would say there are battles you don't want to fight. I have seen very many ladies complain the way they feel that maybe the mother-in-law does not like them, and they will insist and they make a marriage very unhappy because they keep on going back to the husband and saying, this woman does not like me. Or you find somebody saying, this man does not like me. And it becomes a weight in that relationship. Okay. So if you start with that foundation, it may be a big, big challenge in the future. But yes, you may be happy as two people. But I'm telling you the truth.
Yes.
You tafika mahali, utaanza kusema kwenyu hawanipendi.
Isn't it the responsibility then of this man, of this guy from Bomet, assuming he's from Bomet, isn't it his responsibility to protect this so-called girlfriend? And in future, who's going to become his wife?
Yes.
Yeye ndiye ambia baba yake, daddy fanya hivi, mimi nakupenda kama baba yangu.
Good.
Lakini sasa nimependa Njeri hapa na Njeri ndio mimi nataka. Mimi nimeangalia Cherono hapa kina Chebet wote sitaki. Mimi ninataka Njeri.
That's okay. All I would say, I would not want Jerry to wake up one morning and bring a battle to the table to the husband that your father.
Yes.
You knew from the foundation that my father does not like you, so don't bring an issue when your father, my father misbehaves. Atiangalia vile babako alinitreat, because that may happen. So if you are ready, Jerry, to handle battles in the future with the father, it is okay. But don't usiingize huo jamaa wako ukiletewa mashida na huo mzee.
Pastor Jen,
I will say, I agree with Daktari, but when it comes to conflict resolution, there are times you ignore. And so many women have got an art of ignoring.
Yeah.
They know this mama didn't like me because I'm not from the village she wanted. And you say that to your own, no, because it was not my choice to be married to be born in that village. You get my point?
True.
If there is a substantial reason, a parent will give, for example, she's a witch, and there is evidence that she's a witch, then flee. Otherwise, a parent should not be the reason why you are marrying this one and not marrying that one without substantial reason that makes them see that their son is in a dangerous zone. That marrying into this family or into the life of this woman is a danger zone. Because most of them have got an opinion of who they wanted to get married, and given an option, they would choose for the son, the wife.
Ngoja tu kidogo. Tuko na Jonte kwa simu. Jonte, good morning. John, hello.
Yes, please.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm very fine, thank you.
Okay, what is your question or comment, John?
Okay, my comment is, okay, I was in a relationship in 2015 back in while I was still in high school.
Okay.
So this lady, I knew her and she knew me. Then during that time, it happened that she finished Form 4 ahead of me and I was still in Form 3. So immediately I finished Form 4, that 2015, then it's like she moved on with her life. I also moved on with my own life, though I'm still loving her.
Yes.
But unfortunately, after 2015 till this year, this lady came back, but she came back while she was having a baby.
She gave birth to a what baby?
Yeah, Yeah, the baby that was not mine.
Okay.
Okay, so she is claiming that she loved me, but something strange was happening, which I'm in dilemma. This lady, wakati wenye nilikuwa nataka kumpigia, she's like, yeye pia alikuwa anataka kunipigia simu to try to come back with me. So it's like a dilemma.
Yes.
Sijui kama ni real ama because
Oh, John. Okay. Thank you very much, John. You can call again. Joshua, hello.
Buvi, good morning.
I'm very fine, Joshua. How are you doing, sir?
Kirinyaga kimeumana, si umeona hata wewe?
Nimeona gavana wenyu ameletwa mbio, lakini msijali. Mlitoboa ya kwanza, hata hii mtatoboa.
Asante. Sasa,
yes.
I want to talk to Dr. Jane.
Yes.
Number one, I'm one guy who doesn't really give much thought and energy to relationships.
Okay.
Me, I treat them like coalitions. If it's not working, I dissolve it. Number two, I'm a guy who doesn't really believe that relationships and marriages are made in heaven. Otherwise, at the rate at which marriages are breaking up, then you start wondering if God is failing.
Okay.
You see, marriages movie are very tricky because you live with strangers. When you are dating,
yes,
you are actually not dating the real people. You are dating their representatives. Once you move in with them, that's when you realize that you married the wrong person.
Okay.
And if you want to be happy in a relationship, a marriage is made up of two people. One,
yes,
there is one person who is always right, and that is the woman. And there is the second person who is the man who is always happy.
Okay.
So to address what that girl from Kirinyaga is talking about, I think we must really condemn this nonsense of tribal bigotry and some funny cultures.
Okay.
Unless the father gives the son the reason that he has slept with that girl, they should ignore the father and go ahead and get married. In any case, the father did not consult the son when he was getting married. Finally,
yes,
this thing about women coming to us and wanting, I don't know, financial security, emotional security, physical security. For Jesus, for heaven's sake, we have our own issues as men.
Yes.
Kila mtu ajipange, just coming into a marriage as a wife and I'll play my role as a husband. That is my take for today, Mbuvi.
Thank you very much, Joshua. Always a pleasure to have you, Joshua Menibamba. But, I mean, there is a mesema. He treats marriages and relationships as coalitions, ikimbo, and a dissolve, which I think is very dangerous, by the way. However, there's a gentleman who called earlier on, John, unfortunately, from Busia, whose line ilikatika. And I think he has a similar situation with Marvin, who also texted in and said that this girl, I think it was, she got pregnant, probably for someone else or for him. Now she wants to come back. Probably, starting with you, Dr. Jane, what do you think?
It's a no-no. It's a no-no. Because the foundation is faulty.
Kama mimba ni yake.
Lakini alisema sio yake ni mtu mwingine.
Walipendana kama akiwa high school, alafu akaenda msichana.
Akaenda akapata mimba na somebody else.
Okay.
Now she's back because the other one left. So you are a spare tire. It's important to know your position. Let me tell you. It would matter.
Okay.
Because this lady, the man pursued the lady when they were in school. And the lady was no. Went to somebody else,
right,
who she loved, quote unquote, got pregnant,
okay,
but the man left her.
All right.
So why are you coming back to me? I am your spare tire. Which man or who man in the future wants to know I was a spare to this woman? Right now, he may take her because he's sympathetic. And most men take ladies because they sympathize with their current situations. Then later on, the sympathy wears out. And anger comes in.
Okay.
And love goes. Why? Because he realizes it was actually not me you loved. It was somebody else.
But is it then not worth giving a chance? Is it si ni vizuri kuipatia chance.
Okay, movie. Let me also say this. She wants to bleed on this man. How long ago is it that she got pregnant? She is still pregnant. That means it is not even 9 months since she was left by the other character.
Okay.
It is less than 9 months. But she wants somebody to be a father of this child. I'm not saying it cannot work, but I'm looking at the foundation, and I believe if the foundation is destroyed, the marriage will not stand. It is too early to date somebody who was left just 3 months ago. It's even important to know where was she left. You get what I'm saying? Let her first heal, that you don't just become a person to bleed on, a rebound. You know, I've been wounded, I've been left, I don't want people to wonder how come I'm pregnant. So situonekana tuko na wewe, because that could be in her mind.
Okay.
It could be a rebound. It cannot be love. It cannot be love.
Dr. Julius, maybe Marvin, for him to actually, and even for John from BUSIA to actually even call in, they are considering these options. Sindio? Ni kumaanisha pia wako kwa dilemma. Na wanauliza, kwani nikienda kuna ngori, so tujibu swali ya kwanza. Akienda Marvin akikubali udem na mimba ambayo sio yake. Kuna shida?
You know what is happening, eh? The ladies knew the soft spot these guys had for them. So they are simply taking advantage of a soft spot. And they know that the guy still carries the love. Lakini ile shida iko, when the guy marries her, because you see, atamoa akiwa na ile mentality ya kitambo. Huyu alikuwa demu yangu, and she was a good lady. Lakini wacha the reality dawns on him that yes, there is a time this lady was cheating on me. That is when now marriage, because let me tell you something, marriage will always have a conflict. And now you may be excited because she's there. But a few years down the road, when you start having conflicts, you start using those lines. Wewe ulikuwa na jamaa mwingine huko, and you don't want that. So I would say, don't rush in because you liked somebody.
Wow.
If I take time and consider, are you marrying her because you are pitying her? Unamsikilia huruma, ama unamuoa kwa sababu unampenda, na are you ready to love that child all the way to the end?
Okay.
Kwa sababu si amke siku moja unaanza kuambia mtoto wenda kwa babako. You'll be hurting that child.
It's very true. However, I'll probably propose one thing then. Is it okay then to at least even date, even with those because it's dating, to see where this is going.
Utapata
ninajua hii mimba si yangu, sawa. Ninajua ulikuanga na jamaa mwingine huko kando, sawa. Si tuone tu maliki itaenda, na tuambiane ukweli, I am just dating you to see where this is going, because at the end of the day I still have feelings for you, and if you're genuine about your feelings for me, si tuone mali itaenda.
Unajua ndio utadate lakini most likely unaweza pata wapili amekuja. Mtoto wapili amekuja.
Okay.
And now that is when you suddenly discover that you actually didn't like what happened.
Okay.
And challenges come. So I would say, ukiwa na doubt, the moment you have a doubt about somebody, that means you are not ready for that person.
Okay.
And you know, when it's in such a situation and you tell her, let's just date and try.
Yes.
Tomorrow she'll date and leave her blouse in your house. The other day shoes. By the 10th day, the baby is being born in your house. Because her dating will not be ati tukunywe kahawa tukuje. Let me tell you, women are also very tactical.
Okay.
They know you've given me a small chance. I will come and pretend it's raining and it is late.
Alafu ni kuzalia watoto watano.
Atazalia hapo. By the time you realize you are not dating, now your baby is already born. Child number 2.
Haya, hebu tuangalie WhatsApp kidogo. Is there anyone who is in that situation currently watching us? Please let us know. It's a very interesting point of discussion. Hello, I did love this lady. We have dated for 1 year and a half. But the moment I lost my job and I have no money, she just started to change towards me. Si unaona wale mademo wanasema hapa security akina Jane.
No. My security is not that way. My security.
See, but you said financial
when
security.
I married him, how much money did he have?
I don't know. He was working ties and omena.
No, he was working. He was working. I was also working. Okay. But the essence we talk about security, he was broke by the way. He was very broke. But there was a hope. And at least the security could have been there one way or both ways.
Okay.
And I always say, when a lady talks about security, it's not the husband's money. It is also your money with it.
Okay. Ngoja kidogo, wacha tusomee message nyingine hapa. Tujibu zote kikolabo ama tuidissolve. Hello, my fiancé hides her phone from me. Guy. I once found out she was cheating from her engagements in text. She reformed for about 6 months and hid her phone again. She has questionable character nowadays after I built a business empire. It has become toxic and draining, for we have joint investments running in millions, and now I am here to secure my wealth. What should I do? This is Bravin from Nax. Bravin, shikilia tu hapo. The lady who left the boyfriend because job me lost, jamaa mesota. Kini mbona mademu wanga hivyo?
No, let me tell you the truth.
Dr. Jane, tulia.
You see the reality. You see, courting and dating helps you to know the other person. So already she has indicated the day you marry her, you have a good job or you have a business, it goes down, she will go. Because she's not there for you. It is about what you have.
Okay.
So this is a good sign. Wacha waste time, wacha atembe.
Jitoe
tu. Mwambie me have seen a totally different person. Because somebody who changes because you have lost a job, and they don't like you. In fact, that's the time they're supposed to love you more. It is like now you get sick and somebody runs away from you instead of them taking care of you. That means they will run away when you're going into trouble.
Okay.
So, hapo hakuna relationship. Now, for this one who has investment.
Yeah, and the wife, is hiding her phone.
We are hide. You see, hiding a phone is just an indication of the true character. That she also has issues to hide. And probably she has relationships. And I would say she's your fiancé, but I would think it is a high time, which would still be challenging, to you become business partners, because marrying this lady, you may end up having issues.
Daktari, unasikia kitu unasema wewe? Amesema fiancé, kumaanisha wamepeleka ng'ombe.
Fiancé?
Mambuzi. Huyu jamaa wameinvest, but forget the money part, but the families, the emotional
wacha nikwambie,
investments.
Kuna mambo zingine mbovi, unaweza cancel wedding nikiwa kesho. Because umeangalia ukaona hapa hakuna future. This lady is already probably in other relationships, and probably she was just securing her portion financially. So the thing is here, you can decide to become financial partners or investment partners, which may be very, very hard. Because hapo kutakuwa na ile dirty play.
Kwanza tu kidogo, shikilia tu hapo. Kuna simu ya Joseph. Angela. Angela, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Angela. What's your question or comment?
Now I have a situation here that I need a bit of guidance. Yes, I'm married as a third wife.
Okay.
To my husband, and I have had 3 children with him. So the thing is that I'm a bishop of a church, and my husband actually supports me in ministry. He is not there with me because he has other wives. Yeah, so it happens that at times I feel incapacitated because, in ministry you have to stand in and, give guidance to other people, but all the time it puts me down because I do ministry single-handedly. I at times wonder if I should step aside or not. The plot upon which the church is constructed was bought by my husband, and he supports ministry 100%.
Okay.
But then I just wonder, should I just leave this marriage and maybe be on my own? We already have children, but he is still busy with other women out there.
Let me ask you.
I don't know if I should, yes.
Angela, you're saying that your wife number 3?
Yes.
You have children?
Yes.
The other 2 wives are alive?
The other 2 wives are alive, and he has others after me. He has like 3 others after me.
Are they wives or just clandes mipango wakando?
Clandes. He has clandes, but now they're kind of wives because they're part of the family somehow.
Okay, sawa. Does he have children with the clandes as well?
Yes, one of the clandes actually died, but and the daughter stays with me.
Okay, thank you very much, Angela.
Yes.
Okay. Pastor Jay, not any crucial.
Yeah, now, it is, did she say the husband is a bishop?
She said that they're in ministry and he's very serious about ministry. Hapo kwa bishop maybe sijasikia vizuri.
Sijui about ministry. I want to say, number 1, I may not understand whose ministry is this, because that's not God's ministry. You know, there are some foundations that are absolutely not godly, not even acceptable. So I want to tell her she's wife number 3. She got there knowing, but if now her conscience is speaking to her and it condemns her about the situation, it is important she steps aside and looks and thinks about her life as an individual, because a time has come and her eyes now are open. And I can see she's from DONHOLM, she's in our neighborhood, she can catch up with us and we can have a one-on-one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Pasi, manze tumeshiwa na time.
Well.
But I'm sure you have some last words in regards to our topic for today, and maybe even a few words for Angela.
I will say this. If it comes to dating, be ready to invest in one another, Number 2, be very honest. Number 3, be a person who, if it doesn't work, don't heap blames on the certain gender.
Okay.
Kuna watu break up unasikiaga tu wanaume wote
trash.
Ni mnyama iko na mkia.
Men are dogs.
So if it doesn't work, okay, just know that probably there is another one.
All right.
Yes.
Dr. Jane, maybe last remarks?
I'll just tell ladies, don't give in hoping to get married. Giving in to sexual appetites of that gentleman is not dating. He will not even marry you.
I had a different opinion, like I feel like that's a discussion for another day. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. This has been an awesome discussion. Let us do a similar one next Thursday, same time, right here on K24 this morning. Do not go too far. Shiko Kaitani is coming up next with the Daily Brief. We shall see you tomorrow again, bright and early, being a Friday. It's going to be a hangout one, talk one, a DJ. Chef Manga coming through, of course. Chakuli itakuwa tamu, and we shall have lots of fun. Until that time, man, it's been real. Hasta la vista, baby.